All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, all glory, and all honor be unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone doing well. Salutations to the hopefully elect out there, which is going to true sincerity and indeed. Mr. Brother Batazar from the great millstone Chicago brand. I got my brothers and guardians. Hey man, we're just gonna go into it quickly. All right, there's a lot of controversy. Well, I wouldn't even call it controversy, more so confusion as far as who Babylon is, and the confusion is coming from just some fallouts, all right, some movies, ITR, or this nigga Swift, I don't know, but this controversy that's come up again recently, and we just wanted to address it and just lay that shit down, all right? The whole argument is that Babylon is talking about the Roman Catholic Church, in which it is not, and hopefully we're going to ask for clarification. We're going to land back off the elders and the apostles of the great millstone that have clarified this 5 years over, all right? We're just going to hit it again. All right, go ahead.
God, this Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Right, so Babylon, okay? That's a prophetic scripture, okay? For those that study biblical history, Babylon back then, yeah, it was a superpower way back then, all right, when Nebuchadnezzar came and put the children of Israel into captivity, okay? But what? Babylon, the rulership from Babylon to the Medo-Persians, there was no huge war. There wasn't a whole lot of bloodshed. It didn't get cut asunder and completely destroyed. All right, as the prophetic scripture in Jeremiah, what was that, 50th chapter? I believe Jeremiah 49, 50, and I think a little bit of 51, I could be wrong. All right, it goes into a great destruction that was going to happen into Babylon, man. All right, Babylon, ancient Babylon was basically, how could I say, it was more so a transition. All right, it was no major war, no major conflict that made the kingdom segue from the Babylonians to the Persians, all right, or the Medo-Persians, okay? All right, all you got to do is just look this up, all right? But it said Babylon is the hammer of the whole earth, all right? Meaning military might, meaning they shut shit down, they rule the whole earth with violence. They got heated. Go ahead. Yeah.
Verse 24.
Oh, Salaki, and to prove this, America is Babylon, the hammer of the whole earth, who has military bases everywhere around the entire world. All right? It's not the Roman Catholic Church, man. It's the U.S. of A. All right? The United States of America. Okay? They're the ones that are putting sanctions on people. They're the ones that are, you have to buy the U.S. dollar in order to trade. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. All right? The dollar hegemony is defeated. Okay? But that's a key indicator right there who Babylon, the hammer of the whole earth, is talking about.
This Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh. It says Yahweh had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of the indignation.
Of his indignation. This is a future prophecy. All right, that also links up with that Isaiah. I created the smith and the coal.
Yep.
All right, the missiles. That's going into the nuclear missiles. Okay. All right. So the weapons of the Most High's indignation, they were never utilized against ancient Babylon. This is a future prophecy for America, man. This is plain. Right. The weapons of the Lord indignation. All right. Yeah. There may be shit shot off against the Vatican, man, but that's not what this is talking about, man. That's not what this is talking about. Go ahead.
And it says, for this is the work of Yahweh power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans, come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as eats, and destroy her utterly, let nothing of her be left.
And that's talking about America. That goes back to what? That Revelation, I think it's either 17 or 18, the nations were mad and shall burn her with fire. Okay, why, man? Hey, all the other nations, they got their missiles pointed towards America, man. Because there's going to be a major conflict. It's going to be the BRICS nations. BRICS squad versus NATO, man. That's World War III.
Like we said, the beast shall hit the horn.
You know, we got a precept for you. This is Jeremiah 51:28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitant. All right, so this is plain, man. America is Babylon the Great, man. There's nobody planning, all right, and scheming, and there's no hatred really towards the Vatican like that, man. Right. It's all towards America. All right, you see all the prophecies are pointed towards America. All right, why? Because the Israelites are in America. Are the Israelites in the Vatican? Yeah, you probably got some homosexual priests in the Vatican, but as a majority, all right, the nation of Israel is in captivity in Babylon, and that's the nation, all right, in the land that's predestinated to be destroyed. Right. All right, it's not the Vatican, man. All right. I think that was the Lord told, I think it was Ezekiel to prophesy against Babylon.
Yeah.
Okay? So what, man? So then if the Vatican, all right, is Babylon, the Roman Catholic Church is Babylon, then where are the prophets at prophesying against that place? The only prophets that are in Italy is Great Millstone, GMS Italia. Right. All right? But what? They're chanting down America. They ain't worried about the goddamn Vatican. Right. Even though the Vatican is going to be confounded and swallowed up, all right, in defeat as well. But no, the main deliverance and the main judgment is going to happen against America. Okay? America is drunken with the blood of the saints, man. This is very plain.
This Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 27. It says, slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of Yahweh our power, the vengeance of his temple. It says, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she had done, do unto her, for she had been proud against Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel.
How is that talking about the Vatican, man? That's talking about America. All that bend the bow camp against her.
The Lord said to war her, even as she war you. Double unto her.
Right, you know? Right. That was talking about what? The great war. That rideth upon the beast, man. That's America, man. How the hell else is that anything else, man? Okay?
Said, O virgin daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
Man. All right? That's America speaking great things against Yahweh outside. That's America that's pushing the vibration of pride, the rainbow flag shit. All right? The weird shit. That's America pushing that, man. All right? That's not coming out of Rome like that, man.
This is Jeremiah 51 and 53. It says, though Babylon should mount up to heaven, and though she should fortify the height of her strength, yet from me shall spoilers come upon her, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. A sound of a cry coming from Babylon, and great destruction from the land of the Chaldeans. All right, so this is what it's describing, a land that has exalted itself, raised itself up. Who is that? That's America. Right. America, Babylon the Great. Right. All right. The mystery city. I tell you, let me get that. Before you get that, read that last part. That last part that you said. That great destruction. This is I'm gonna read it again. 53 again. Jeremiah 51 and 53. Though Babylon should mount up to heaven, who is that synonymous with? Esau. All right. Read the book of Obadiah. All right. It says, who's ruling America, man? The Edomites. So you gotta you gotta picture this, you gotta understand this through the spirit, what Babylon, the mystery Babylon is in the last days, man. Jeremiah 51 and 53. Though Babylon should mount up to heaven, and though she should fortify the height of her strength, yet from me shall spoilers come unto her, said the Lord. A sound of the cry coming from Babylon, and great destruction from the land of the Chaldeans. Right, a great destruction. The Lord said a great destruction would take place. Where else would that great destruction happen except America, man? Where the multitude of the 12 tribes of the state thereof. All 12 tribes over here. All right? The truth sprang out of a great millstone in New York.
Okay? That is one of the financial hubs of the world. Okay? And what? Throughout America, the prophets woke up. This is the main headquarters of all the prophets of the Al-Bashir. So why in the fuck would great destruction and great deliverance happen in the Vatican? Where there ain't no prophets. All right? Now, like that's the dumbest shit ever, man. Why is the Lord purposing such great destruction against this daughter of Babylon, against this prophetic Babylon? Talking about Rome? Like, you niggas are tripping, man.
He says, you better get that, about to be delivered out of the land of the north. Who was just speaking about? Let's talk about Israel's over here in America. The Israelites is over here in
North America, man. North America. Not North Rome, not Northern Europe. North America, man. This is like ABC 1, 2, 3, man.
Right. AKA Babylon, AKA America.
Come on, man. And Babylon means confusion.
That's right.
Is America not? Well, what's up, bro?
Like, hey, because these same guys will agree that, like Job 9:24 say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, but Revelation 18, where they talk about Babylon is fallen, it's become the habitation of every unclean, of a foul spirit, something like that.
Because people from other countries come here to do the foul shit, unclean shit.
Yeah, this is the place. This is why that great destruction got to come here, man.
I got a precept real quick. This Revelation 17:3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth, man. That's talking about America, man.
Come on, man.
I mean, look at America. Look what goes on in America. Look at the filth that's pushed out of America. All right? That's what it's talking about. We're living in the midst of Babylon. All right? This is it. All right? The Israelites are here. The Edomites are here. All the nations are here. Okay? This place is destined prophesied for a future desolation, man. This is America, Babylon the Great that we live in, not the Vatican, man. Okay, because what, the Vatican is gonna still be around. The land, at least, that whole power structure of the Vatican, you know, that spirit, all right, that those so-called rulers, all right, they're gonna be taken down, but that land's still gonna be there, man.
Exactly.
That's not gonna be destroyed.
Right. America is the land that's destined for great destruction, man. There should not be one stone upon another in this fucking place. You see all this shit? Look at this goof ass shit. It ain't gonna be one stone upon another when Al-Bashir is done with this place, man. All right? It's going to be a great desolation. It's going to be a ruinous heap. Okay? And what it said, this is the abominations of all the earth, man. Wait, man, what came out of America? Fucking feminism. Shit, I ain't going to say it.
Donald Trump.
America. Right. Well, Donald Trump, the greatest president that ever.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, what's pushed out of America? Transgenderism, gender equality, feminism, fucking gender fluidity. All right, do as thou will, Luciferianism, okay? All this shit, atheism is hyped about this place, man. Right, black culture, Egyptology, the niggas in New York, they pushing that shit heavy, man, in the Mars Hill doctrine, man.
Yeah.
Every type of doctrine, man. Hell, Sin City.
Yeah. Hey,
Come on, man.
This
Las Vegas,
This
man.
the only place a woman can marry 2 men.
A woman can marry a woman. A
Yeah.
woman can marry a fucking tree. A woman can marry a dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man. This is the abominations of the earth, man. Like I'm saying, we got only in America is something called Sin City. All right? You can openly just be whatever abominable creation you want to be, man. And that's okay. So, come on, man. By process of elimination and understanding, Mystery Babylon the Great has to be talking about America, man. It can't be talking about no goddamn Roman Catholic Church or the Vatican.
This Revelation chapter 18 and verse 10. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Go ahead.
This Revelation chapter 18 and verse 10. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. You know, so the Lord is going to get ready and judge America.
Right.
which is AKA Babylon. This
Come
ain't
on.
talking about the Vatican, man.
Come on, man. Only in America has their power and their influence reached to the heavens. Their pride is reached to the heavens, man. We have a whole Pride Month in America. It's called Pride Month to celebrate abomination. That's not happening in Rome. That's not happening in the Vatican. That's not happening in the Roman Catholic Church. So what the fuck are you niggas talking about, man? No, you're all false prophets and teachers bringing in damnable heresies, man. All right? So,
It says it's gonna be thrown down and found no more at all.
come on.
Because the Lord about to establish His kingdom on the planet Earth, man. Yahweh Bashim Shai, which is the everlasting kingdom. You know, forever reign.
That's it. Take us out.
You know, and with that, we want to give all praises and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakakadash.
Want to get double on the star, apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, and peace, blessing, and sight to the whole elect of Israel. Shalom and a bar of ball.
Ball.
And X.
Perfect.